There's a funny thing about the first Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers album. It doesn't sound like a day. Most bands spend their first record figuring out how to be themselves. Tom Petty walked into the room already wearing his identity like a leather jacket that fit just right. By the time this record hit in 1976, Petty and Company sounded less like rookies and more like a band that had been waiting for the world to catch up with. The album kicks things off with Rockin' Around With You, a scrappy jolt of a garage band adrenaline, but it's the second track, Breakdown, that makes you sit up straight, a slow burning groove with Petty's sly nasal sneer twisting through the verses. It's part swagger, part menace, proof that sometimes less is more, and you've got the attitude to back. And then there's American Girl, the kind of closer most bands would save for an encore 3 albums down the line. It's one of those songs that feels both brand new and eternal the first time you hear it. The galloping rhythms, Mike Campbell's chiming guitar, and Petty's restless delivery capture the wide-eyed desperation of youthful longing. By the end, you're not just humming along, you're sprinting down a freeway in a Florida night with the windows down. What makes this record so striking is its blend of styles. At a time when punk was breaking and arena rock was bloating, Petty carved out a middle path. Tough enough to sneer at the establishment, tuneful enough to sit on FM radios next to Fleetwood Mac. He borrowed the urgency of the Stones, the cool of the Byrds, and the storytelling of Dylan, but distilled them into something leaner, sharper, and unmistakably his own. And this isn't a perfect record. Some of the deep cuts feel more like sketches than statements, but it's the one of those albums where you can hear the foundation being poured for everything that comes after. The Heartbreakers lock into grooves with the kind of telepathic chemistry that would carry them through decades of hits, and Petty already had that mix of defiance and vulnerability that made him such a relatable outlet. Listening to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers today is like flipping through a baby photos of rock legend and realizing he never really had an awkward phase. From the jump, Petty knew who he was, a wiry kid with a smirk, a guitar, and a pocket full of songs that could break your heart and make you roll down the highway at the same time. So if you haven't listened to this album, dude, check it out. Let me know what you think.